In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create automated reminders in Monday.com. We're going to walk through a simple way to make sure you and your team never miss an important deadline again, using the built-in reminder options connected to your date or timeline columns. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to click and what to set up so Monday.com can do the reminding for you. First, open the board where you want to set up your reminders. This could be a projects board, a content calendar, a sales pipeline, or anything else you're tracking. Make sure you're on the correct board because the reminders you create will apply to this specific board only, not all boards in your account. Next, locate the date or timeline column on that board. This is the column that holds the due dates or the start and end dates for your items. If you have multiple date columns, think about which one represents the actual deadline you care about most, because that's the one you'll connect to your reminders. If you're using a timeline column, Monday.com will treat the end date as the due date for reminder purposes. Once you've found the right column, move your cursor to the top of that column and click on the three dots, or the More Options menu in the column header. This small menu is where you'll find extra settings that go beyond just changing the column name or type. From that menu, choose Settings, and then click on Set Due Date Reminders. This opens a configuration window where you can control when and how reminders are sent. Here, you'll usually see options like sending a reminder on the due date, a certain number of days before, or sometimes even after the due date if you want to follow up on overdue items. Now choose the time frame that makes sense for your workflow. For example, you might want a reminder 1 day before the due date so you have time to finish last-minute tasks, or 3 days before for larger projects. Think about the typical lead time your team needs and pick a setting that feels realistic rather than stressful. When you're happy with your selection, click Add to Board. This applies the reminder automation to every item in that column going forward. From now on, whenever a date is set in that column, Monday.com will automatically send the reminder you configured, helping you and your team stay on track with minimal manual follow-up.